You know, all's fair in cheating and war. Sis, why?
I advise you bring this up during counseling because
humans can be monsters.
What's up, everybody? I'm Natasha.
And I'm Tristan.
Welcome back to our channel.
Living the Grand Life.
Today is Monday. What does that mean?
That means it is Mind Your Marriage Monday.
We got Tristan back, you know, in full effect.
Yeah.
We missed her last
Y'all
week.
miss me? Yes.
We're definitely going to get her reaction video up for you guys this week. I cannot wait for you to hear her take on things.
You know, it's always something with me.
Now, baby, go ahead and explain to them what Mind Your Marriage Monday is if they are new to the channel.
Yeah, so if this is your first time, number one, welcome.
Yes.
Right? Thanks for watching. So Mind Your Marriage Monday is a segment that we do every single week where Natasha and I take just 10 minutes.
That's it.
10 minutes out of our Monday and let petty reign. Okay, we let petty in and we mind your marriage, right? Typically, we like to mind our business.
Yep.
But 10 minutes every Monday, we mind your marriage. One of us will typically have a topic and the other one has not seen or heard or read anything about the topic, and we get the other person's raw reaction to it. So today, I don't think I have the topic.
It's me again.
Okay.
It's me again.
Tasha. Okay.
So it means it's trouble. Let's jump into this.
I'm prepared for foolishness.
A shout out to Kendra G Media. I saw this on her IG page and was like, yo, oh, this is for Mind Your Marriage Monday for sure. So yeah, this one didn't come directly to us, but we are going to speak on this.
Kendra G, my husband cheated on me last year and it really messed me up. Emotionally, I was in a low period in my life, mentally and physically. During that time period, I turned to an ex-boyfriend of mine. I know it wasn't right, but he actually did help me get through it. In the end, my husband and I decided to fight for our marriage, and we've been in counseling all this year. Now I have a new dilemma that I wasn't expecting. I learned I am pregnant. Because of the time period, I'm sure my child's father is by my ex-boyfriend and not my husband. In the 6 years of being married, my husband and I have not been able to conceive. He already has 2 kids, so I always thought I was the problem. I really want to have this baby, but I truly feel like my marriage will be over once my husband realizes he isn't the father. What should I do?
10 minutes on the clock. All right, Tris, I'm gonna let you start this week off since you missed last week.
My girl, you got some splaining to do, Lucy. Okay, so I'm hearing that this was like, I don't know if it was necessarily a lick back, you know what I mean? But the husband cheated.
Right.
And during that time, she cheated back.
Correct.
You know, all's fair in cheating and war. You know what I mean? Like, I am of the school of thought that once you violate this marriage, you know, fair game. Now, I will say, sis, why? Why you go back to your ex? Your ex for a reason. And also, if you gonna go back and if you gonna cheat, why wouldn't you protect yourself? Why wouldn't you make every effort? Plan B, C, D, E, and F. All of them. To make sure that there was no evidence of said infidelity. Like, I don't know about this one. So, like, I'm sort of torn. Because he cheated, so she cheated back. But also, I don't know, because my petty, you know, I'm battling between
I can tell
who I am as a, you know, as a professional, right? Like what I would tell clients to do and how I would respond
versus wanting to be petty. But this is Mind Your Marriage Monday, and petty is power here. I mean,
petty is what we do in Mind Your Marriage Monday. This ain't no session. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, if I'm gonna be real about the situation, I would ask yourself, what would you do in the instance that your husband came home with a baby, because that might be possible too.
Right.
All things are plausible when there's cheating, and if you all have decided that you're gonna work through your marriage, then you have to know that there are consequences to cheating. Some of them long term. And so if I am the husband in the situation, I'm saying if we decided we was gonna work it out, then we work it out. However, everybody knows that when new information is given, then we reserve the right to change our minds and change our decisions. So ultimately, sis, you took that risk when you went and had sexual relations with that man unprotected, or even if it were protected, you didn't reinforce said protection afterwards, and you took that risk, right? And so now the only option you have is to go to your husband and be a woman about what happened, and then you all have to determine what is the next appropriate step, and you have to be okay with the fact that perhaps he might change his mind about his willingness to now work through that relationship. And that's what it is. You take that risk when you step out on your marriage. It don't really matter that he did it first, because with all of the evidence on the table and with the understanding that both of y'all had done this thing, you made the determination to stay. But now that there is new information, now there might be a change, and you got to be cool with this. This ain't nothing that could, you know what I mean? Like, what can we do at this point? You say you want to keep the baby, I encourage it. You know what I mean? Like, you got to do what's best for you, but you also can't, if you're going to keep this child, you can't have them in an environment where the dad isn't going to be, you know, accepting of that child, because humans are sometimes monsters. They are monsters sometimes. And so you need to also be able to understand whether your husband has the emotional intelligence and the strength and the aptitude to be able to navigate raising a child that is not his own. And so you have now that new decision to make from a mother's perspective of what you're going to do if you bring this child into the world, to ensure that they are protected at all costs, because that's now for the moment, your number one priority is protecting the life of that child.
Yeah.
So that's, from putting my petty aside, number one, sis, why? But also now you got this whole heap of adult issues that you have to work through.
Yeah. So my stance, I wanted to be opposite of Tristan this time, but I knew I wasn't. I knew we weren't going to be far off from our thoughts and reactions to this. So, I mean, it is what it is. It already happened, but at the step out infidelity, I get it. She wanted to do it quick, fast, in a hurry and go to someone that she knew, but your ex, that's where you really messed up. Because I think that had your step out been with a newer guy, it would still be hard for your husband either way, right? Pridefully, and knowing that due to his initial, choice that he made, you had a reactionary choice that has now resulted in a pregnancy. But you add in the fact that it's an ex, that's another level of pride with your husband I'm sure you're gonna have to end up dealing with.
I hadn't even thought of that.
Yeah. I advise you bring this up during counseling versus bringing this up at home. And you might want to have a party there for that initial reaction. Whew. Because
humans can be monsters.
Humans can be monsters, physically, verbally, emotionally, all of that, and can hopefully give you guys that space, monitor it, and give you some steps on working through this. Whether you decide to stay together or not, you just have to work through navigating that. Now, he knows you cheated, just like he cheated. So we all know the possibility of when you cheat, like go all the way through cheating, that there's a possibility of a kid for opposite sex situations. It's a high probability a lot of times, whether you protect yourself or not. It can happen. So, once he gets through his initial reaction, that some of that logic may set in, but again, that doesn't mean he's going to stay, but he may. You definitely need to tell him in counseling, because eventually those sessions are going to have to turn into your husband and his pride relative to what I said before, with it not only being an ex that you went to, but now it's an ex you can't get rid of. That's a whole nother layer for him to work through, because now this man is going to be around forever for this child if you guys choose to stay together. This is going to be a constant reminder. Not even the child. He's going to physically have to see this man at different events for this kid. At different times. The name is going to have to come up. The dad is going to have a say because it's his child. Y'all both played a very dangerous game most times it's, you know, it's not a good game to play. You're going to get another person created in the process, or you may bring back something to that person that they can't get rid of. That now they have to.
In this case, both things happen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's true. So, and also, you know, you haven't been able to have a baby with your husband. The fact that he has 2 other kids and you couldn't have a kid with him, or things weren't working out in that capacity, and then now you have one. Granted, it's a possibility this kid is his, because you don't know. You're actively pregnant. But it, you know, it really just depends on what y'all got going on. But it's this a rough. That's what I got on it. It's very similar to Tristan. I just doing a couple things that, you know, she hadn't brought to light or thought of, because it's just that other aspect of pride now that has to be worked through. Good luck to y'all. Pray for the best.
Sorry for that man. Sorry to that man.
Y'all were petty, but it's not that child's fault. I'm just gonna put that out there. So, you know, whatever decision y'all make though. So yeah, if you are new to My Healed Marriage Monday, welcome family. You came in on a good one. Like I said, me and Tristan both bring some crazy topics.
This one is quite interesting.
Yeah.
Quite interesting. And it's crazy because I wanted to go full on petty.
But you gotta. Yeah.
But I have to consider that there is a life, innocent life involved.
Yeah.
Y'all grown-ups out here cheating on one another and whatnot. That's okay. But when you talking about innocent, new, fragile life, yo, we gotta be serious about that thing. And I think, this one was rough. So again, like Tasha said, if this is your first time, welcome. You came in on an amazing week. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what to do from here.
Yeah.
Okay, I know you enjoyed yourself. You ain't even got to tell us, but I want you to.
Absolutely.
Okay, I want you to tell us that you enjoyed yourself in the comments. Go ahead and let us know what you liked about this topic, if you liked it. Okay, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Because you liked it here so much, come on back. So when you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell so you're notified when our new friends LeGrez post some new content. While we're on the subject of content, again, let us know that you like this in the comments. And what is your take on the topic? I want to know what you think. Are you in alignment with Natasha and I? Is there something that we have missed or something that you want to add? Let us know, because we love to hear from you all. We have some fun with y'all in these comments.
Yeah, man, because this one is sticky, icky. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about your new friends, LeGrand, too. Go ahead and share this video. Make sure you guys follow us, and if you enjoyed today's My Healed Marriage Monday, 2 more My Healed Marriage Monday videos are about to pop up. Click on those. Let us know your thoughts. Give us a big thumbs up, and make sure, like baby girl said, you subscribe. We'll holler at y'all in the next video. Peace. Bye.